one's mine. The red one.
All right. So
No, not the
we're
not
just
the
gonna.
red one. The black one. That one's not mine.
I'm gonna switch over to the script and we can figure out what we're gonna draw next.
What do you want to draw next, buddy?
Animal migration could be fun.
No.
Some eyes or hands.
A door.
A door.
A door would be
All right.
cool.
A door, yeah.
A door.
A door.
All right. All right. So for this next round, we're gonna go with something a little bit easier. It's gonna be draw a door, but I'd love to see a lot of detail on your door. That's what's gonna win it for you. It's gonna win if you can get a lot of detail onto your door. So let's begin. We're starting to see Christian make some lines as well as Leo. Elena's starting to make some lines, shape out her door. I like it. Magdalena's started. I've seen a line from her door. Mostly we're just seeing rectangles for now. That's expected. We see that maybe Leo's trying to add some other details there. I like it. All right. Okay, so maybe Magdalena was trying to make a doorknob. That's key to making a door. All right. Yes, Elena is trying to add some details maybe inside of her door. Leah's still working on adding details. And I think is Christian done, or is he just not erased his check marks from last round? Okay, he is not done. It's just a mistake.
No, the little lines on them is because of the points.
Okay. And we see a window showing up on Elena's. Liu is adding some interesting details on his door. Looks maybe a bit futuristic, which is very interesting. Magdalena's kind of added that half moon window that you see on doors, and you can even see a little keyhole, which I really like that detail. Very well done. All right. And we can also see that Christian's beginning to add some detail on his door. You see a little square there up in the top left corner. All right. Oh, yes, look at that. Leo has made a doorknob, and he's maybe making the top of a house or something. Elena's adding some different colors in the window. Okay. Magdalena's adding a lot of detail to her door. I see a lot of squares showing up inside of her window. Christian is also adding squares to his door, and that's realistic. A lot of doors have squares on them. Like, you know, how they have little indents. I'm pretty sure a lot of, maybe that's just kind of like in cartoons. Well, anyway, we see some color showing up in Leo's build besides black. More in Christian's drawing. Did I call it a build? I'm not sure. I might have called Leo's a build. Anyway, he's adding some color to his drawing. So is Christian. Haven't seen much change from Magdalena's, except now that there are more squares in the window of her door. Elena's maybe adding a door handle. I like it. It's not the classic circle. Oh, just like Christian's there too. It's not a circle. It's more kind of like what you would see in a store or something, on the front of a store where you have maybe not knobs, but like handles. Very good. Yes, Christian added hinges. I like that. That's an interesting idea. Very good. All right, Elena's adding some more details to her door, and my dad just walked in, so we're gonna probably cut this out. Yes, we're gonna probably have to cut this out. But anyways, I see that Leo is adding color, more color. There's a red part coming up on the side there. Magdalena has added color now. We have some blue inside the squares on her door. Elena has finished putting larger squares on the bottom of her door. That's very good. Christian is maybe building a house around his door. I like that. That's good. Good detail. Magdalena colored in the doorknob, so you can really see that now. It's very defined. Elena also made her doorknob colored. I believe it's yellow now, if I'm seeing that correctly. Magdalena is coloring in around the windows. That's very good. Christian is maybe adding a window to his house. Very nice. Yeah. Elena is now adding hinges to her door. And we're seeing more progress in coloring between the blue squares on Magdalena. Good. Okay. You can see more color showing up on Leo's. He's really going at it now. There's a lot of red. Good. So for those just joining us, we are drawing doors. And we're seeing good progress from our competitors, Leo, Christian, Maggie, and Elena. And remember, when you're done, you can just add a little check mark. Okay, we're seeing some little window details on Christian. Elena's coloring in her door with some decorative squiggles. Leo has decided to erase the red on his door, and he's adding blue in the center. See some red showing up in the middle of Christian's window there. Interesting. Interesting. Very focused. There's a nice outline of Magdalena's door and maybe a touch of yellow. That could be a hinge. Okay, and Leo is done with his super futuristic door. I like it. Maybe Leo, or maybe Christian is adding a present in his window. That's a good idea. I'm gonna go over here and grade Leo's door. So I like how his door is very futuristic. He took a very interesting approach to it. So that's gonna count for something. While it's not maybe colored in quite perfectly, it's
So
very
I have an
hard.
explanation for that.
Yes,
So
it's very hard
the
to color in
outline
on
was
this application.
super hard because I try to like draw it, but it's hard because of the little thing, because it's on a mouse and stuff like that. And the yellow,
Right, yeah.
the little yellow you see like that, it's like on an angle. That's the sun from the background. That's all.
Ah, I get
The
it.
blue,
Yes,
I colored
absolutely.
it because that's the only part that I can color good, kind of good.
Yes, and I was going to count for that because I understand how this is very hard to color in this application. So, and we just saw a little check mark pop up above Chris's, so he's done. So we're just going to imagine that that's all colored in because that's what was Leo's intention. He's got a sun in the background here. That's what he's described. That's an interesting detail. He's adding a reflection in his window. I would give this a 6 or a 7. So let's give it a 6.5 out of 10. I like the approach. Maybe I would actually give it a 7. I like the futuristic approach. That was a very interesting idea. It was very creative.
And I try to add like the walls around, you know how a house has the walls, the siding around it. I tried to add it, but I just left it like that.
Yes, yes, very good. Okay, so yeah, no, I would give this a 7, 7.5 for the really creative approach. A 7.5, yes. Very creative. I love the creativity. All right. Elena, she's added a very she came with it at a very artistic approach. She's done now. You can see the check mark. You can see maybe a bit of blue in her window up here, and you've got the squares beneath. I know I've seen squares like that on doors before. That's very realistic. She's added hinges, an amazing detail, and her door handle is a creative approach. It's not the round door handle that we have on most store houses. It's more like a store, how they have pull handles, I guess. Yes, no, I like it a lot. The squiggles maybe make it a bit busy, but I feel like the idea there was to color the door blue, and since that's hard, she just kind of added the idea that the door was blue. So, I think I can give that an 8. I'll give that an 8 out of 10. Okay, so Christian made a Minecraft house and door, and I recognize that. I have played Minecraft before, and it's very good, very geometric like Minecraft. So since that's the style that he was going for, he really hit the nail on the head there. He's got the environment around the door, which was good, although I am just grading on the door, which is very simple and it connects with Minecraft. It's similar. I would give it also an 8 out of 10. Okay, and then Magdalena, she added hinges and there's detailed outline of the door. She's got a keyhole, which no other person added that I can see or recognize. She went for the half moon window, which nobody else went for in the original idea. She took the time to color in each individual blue square as well as a black outline around each one. I think that she also added those yellow hinges there and a pattern around the outline of the door. I might have already said that. I could give this a 9 out of 10.
Boom, 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 boom. You guys were in a tie. Christian and I can't pronounce her name.
My name is not that hard to pronounce.
What is it?
Elena?
What? I couldn't hear you.
It's Elena. It's not that hard.
Oh, Elena. That's easy to say. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a three-way tie between Elena, Christian, and Maggie. It's all with 1 point.
Next point wins, right?
Let's go with next point wins. Sure, we don't quite have the time
wins.
to do up to 3 points. I'm going to erase all of my scoring. Okay. All right, I'm going to head back over to the other